How's it going, Earth Signs? Welcome back to my channel. This is Dominique with Ascended Sacred Healing. Thank you for tuning in today for your May readings. I'm filming this now. It's April still. We have this last week moving into the May season. Slowly getting close to summer here. I don't know how everyone else has been doing during this Mercury retrograde, as well as the spring equinox, but I hope you're doing well. So this reading is a general reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I don't know why I wanted to call you guys something else, but that just I caught myself. I'm trying to figure out what deck that's what it was. What deck was speaking to me earlier as I was blessing this reading for you guys. I do, again, hope that you're doing well, that you're taking care of yourself, that you are showing up for yourself in the most loving way before you show up for your neighbors. And yeah, let's get this reading started. Again, this is a general reading. I just wanted to make sure that the camera is right. This is a general reading, so if this message does not resonate for your sun sign, your moon sign, your Venus, as well as your rising, check out the other elements. Again, take what resonates, leaves the rest. I do offer personal readings down in this description box. This reading wants to start, so let me just get started. So yes, if you want a personal reading, it's down in the description box. All right. Again, thank you again for showing up for yourself, for showing up for this message. And let's get started. I already blessed the message, called in all of your guides, spirit guides, angel guides, those who walk on the earth with you to guide you on this journey. I do ask that you give us messages of what the earth signs need to know during this May season of 2023. Spirit, what signs do you have? What messages do you have for the earth signs during May 2023? For some reason, I really wanted to pull out my Ascendant Master deck, and I can see why. I feel like all the elements need something a little deeper right now, a little bit more nourishing to the soul when it comes to a message, and who is supporting them, what is supporting them, what direction are we going, or the fact that we're in a direction and we just need confirmation. We need to be validated. We need to be kind of like hugged and loved on. You have El Mora, awakening presence. So you have the universe is with you, wear a cloak of protection and love. You have Hilryan, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. I'm literally gonna butcher these names. Nunes, life force, express your divine passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. So earth signs, I really feel like right now, like I said earlier, I feel like you guys are in a space where you're almost needing to protect what has been birthed through you. You're a little sensitive, you're a little raw, definitely needing more of your element of going outside, of being in nature, being supported. The universe sees that, the universe knows that, calling on the Ascendant Master, El Mora. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but yeah. Calling on the universe and supporting you during this time, not only just asking for signs, but asking for asking for support. I feel like a lot of earth signs are being like, give me a sign, like show me that I'm in the right direction, I'm doing the right thing, making the right business deals and things like that. But a lot of you need support. You need your soul tribe. They're saying you need people around you that can support you, that can pour into you, that can uplift you, that can hold you. They're saying accountable. I feel like some earth signs are overindulging. I'm seeing like kind of getting too comfortable with certain abundances or things that have been showing up in your life. And that's, a part of the human experience, I guess. But they're just saying that it's really important to not go back to your old ways. Not go back to what your comfort was before. That past life of yours, that's over and done with. So they really don't want you to go backwards in your habits and what you work so hard to heal and to release out of your life, whether it's relationships, whether it's people, again, whether it's, I'm hearing substances, whether it's food, location, you want to keep moving forward and keep alchemizing those lessons so that you don't have to repeat them, earth signs. All right, let's see what the moon is giving the earth signs for the month of May 2023. So the earth signs, oh perfect, 3 already. Nothing will come of this situation, avoid of course of moon. You're very close to achieving your goal, Gibson moon. And you have a new start is coming, new moon. Just like I was saying earlier, of not going backwards, not letting go, not falling back into those old habits, right? Because I feel like you guys cleared a lot as earth signs out of your space, out of your vessel, out of your energy field. You've cleared your mind. You've been working on your mind. You've been working on your heart. And the universe, God is like, the new start is here. You can feel it. You sense it. You know it. That new start is here. And it might feel a bit like a void, like a space in between the past and the future, or the, that new start, and you're in between, in that void space, right? The moon is really far. The energy of the new moon feels really far, but it's right there. And God is like, listen, I mean, God doesn't talk to me like that, but the way I translate it, they're like, listen, I know. And when God says, I know, he really does know without saying much, where you're like, God, I've been through some things. I really need a turnaround. And he's like, I know. And then you get all like emotional and your heart just starts like whimpering, because you're like, he knows. Like, he knows what I've been through. He knows what I've been feeling, what I've been expressing. I just need a miracle. Like, earth signs are like, I need a miracle. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgos are like, I need a miracle. And I see a lot of you praying, a lot of you having time alone and just having this conversation with God, with your I'm hearing your animal spirits, with your ascended masters, with your angels, with yourself, and just being like, I need that miracle. I need that change. I need a new start, God. And whatever, whether it's home, whether it's relationships, whether it's work, you're feeling real trapped in something, you're feeling real stagnant in something. But God's like, listen, I put you in that space. It might have been real volatile, but you needed that healing. You might have lost some people, some friends, some relationships, but you needed that healing, right? God's speaking honestly to you, earth signs. Your angels are like, remember when you prayed remember when you asked to, let your enemies be seen, or, people that aren't for you to, for them to be removed out of your life, or for things that are not for you and for your best good for it to be removed. Well, that's what's happening. That's what the universe was doing. But now it's time to ask for assistance and support. Now it's time to ask for protection while you're in a really sensitive state, while you're really raw. And you don't have to be super spiritual, as I am or as your neighbor is. You could just be aware of your spirit, right? You can just have this relationship with God. It doesn't have to look like what's online, but you believe in a higher power, you believe in yourself. And God's like, ask for help. Ask for what you need, not what you want. Ask for what you need and what you don't, and what you want. I'm going to quickly talk about love. I feel like it's not really something that, excuse me, I feel the earth signs are really focused on right now. But, it wouldn't hurt, especially if you're in a relationship and you need a little bit of guidance. All right. Spirit, what guidance do you have for those that are single and in a relationship when it comes to love for May 2023? May 2023. You have the Justice card along with the mental conflict. And you have material and spiritual prosperity. For those that are single, it feels real kind of cluttered in your mind. And I feel like that's why a lot of you are just like, I'm just gonna go sit over here. I don't really want to talk about love right now. I don't really want to try to figure it out. Let's clarify this Justice card. I'm hearing turmoil. Those in that are in relationship. I'm hearing turmoil. I'm hearing turnover, a new leaf. Ooh, too many cards. I did see the Wheel of Fortune that tried to come out, and that Wheel of Fortune is all about a new beginning, as I'm speaking for the earth signs that are in relationship. If you're in partnership, there is a balance or renewal that has happened in your union. I feel like some of you, from what they're showing me, some of you almost didn't make it in your relationship. We're on the brink of breaking up. I want to say breaking down, but breaking up. Walking away from a situation. And you guys found your footing some way, somehow. Or you're in that process of doing that in the month of May. Whether you've booked a vacation or you're taking a trip with your partner, your loved one, Spirit is like, just have patience. Have patience, take it one step at a time. When it comes to this relationship, it's shedding its skin. It's shedding its old dynamic. There's an old dynamic between the two of you. As Earthside singles, you're really focused on your spiritual growth, your material possessions, things that really bring you joy and happiness. And again, I'm not fully saying that all of you are like, I don't really care for love. But it's almost like when it happens, it happens, When it happens, it will happen. Yeah, and as I said that, the Empress wanted to fall out. There's something that you guys are giving birth to within yourself, a new space that you have not been able to obtain, I'm hearing, or reach in your soul's growth. And that's something that is a really big focus for you right now. Is like this inner fulfillment, this inner wholeness, this like, you're like, I really want to know what joy is. I really want to know what, you know, my relationship with a higher power could be, or like what I can do beyond, you know, ancestral trauma and things that have hurt me in my past and people who have hurt me in my past, and how I can show up in this world, or how this world can show up for me in a different way, and how I can receive it. You know, there's a lot of questions going on, or just not questions, but you're really interested in your soul's growth. And if you're not aware that you are, it's gonna come off as you just don't feel fulfilled in a lot of parts of your life. So love almost feels like too much. You know what I mean? Like as an individual that's juggling a lot, you're like, love. I don't even know how to process what's happened to me in the last, 6 years. And things are starting to get better, feel better for me. But like love, like another individual. And even when you're in relationships, they're showing me like you're also being introduced to that new part of you, is like, whoa, how do I show up in partnerships in a healthier way, in a whole way as myself? And who am I? And like the things I like and the things I don't like, because things aren't, resonating anymore. So you guys are experiencing a lot of inner shifts with the soul. If not now, come May. I'm gonna keep those up there. Okay. So let's see what's going on with home and health for the earth signs. You have serendipity in reverse. You have imagine for home and health. Spirit, what guidance you have for the earth signs for home and health. I'm hearing they're like, it might have been the April reading of 2023 where I was like, or maybe it was the mid-April, but earth signs definitely were told to create space, to like clean out their house, clean out their closets, their rooms, release things that are just taking up space and not really bringing in, the balance that they need, within their body, within their spirit, within their home. You have unfinished symphony. If you've been having vivid dreams, if you've been having vivid visions, things of your past, people coming to you in your dreams. I'm not sure if some of you have started smoking or picked up smoking or smoking too heavily. There have been signs where Spirit's like, listen, I understand those things have been, I'm hearing a crutch to you. But Spirit's like, it's time to switch it up. It's time to find other ways to support your nervous system, other ways to support you on this journey. because there are things that are not done, chapters that have not been closed, and contracts that not have been voided yet. And Spirit's like, I really want you to, they're saying you need a hug for sure. You need a hug from someone who like gives good hugs. Those people who just like, when they hug you, it just is like, wow, yep, everything bad that I thought was happening is no longer. But understand, when that happens, what's happening is that person is moving that energy through you of whatever you've been carrying. And sometimes they can take it on, but if they're I won't say a master, but if they practice their spiritual hygiene of understanding how energy can transfer, especially through touch and intention, they will be able to alchemize it. But you feel like you need a space to surrender at. I'm hearing like a prayer room, a place that you can go to in your home or in your room, that can be sacred to you. Some of you, I'm hearing coffee, like you're not eating enough. You're just drinking coffee in the morning and going, and you wonder why you're burnt out by 1 o'clock, or you have brain fog. Earth signs, it's really important that you guys nurture your bodies during this time. When you're going through divine healing, this can truly, truly be a tough time. And sometimes the healing isn't as like it's not a hurtful healing. It could just be on a DNA structure, soul structure shift that you need to go through in order to harness and hold the new energies that are coming in for you, especially come summertime, May, June, July, or June, July, I don't know, whenever summer starts, but this is for May. They're really emphasizing you guys feeding your vessel good nutrients, getting out in the sun, getting to a field of grass, doing grounding work, wearing more green, green being related to the heart chakra, green naturally being associated with earth. So doing and wearing things that support your energy field, doing things that support your aura, that support your life force, your chi. And a lot of earth signs I'm seeing is like, what are you talking about? And it's like, you guys know what we're talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Your mind is telling you that's too woo-woo. That's too much. That's too... Okay, well, do you want to feel better or not? Like, do you want to feel your best or not? Because one thing I'm seeing what Spirit's telling me about earth signs is like, we can't baby you. There's no need to baby you because you guys know exactly what you're doing. You know what you want. You just need to be encouraged. And this message is not to tell you like you guys aren't doing the right things, but it's like, all right, I'm ready. I'm going to encourage you to do the things that you've been putting off. You know what I mean? Let's talk career real quick. Spirit, what guidance can you give the earth signs for May 2023 in career? I'm hearing congratulations. I'm hearing you did it. Whether someone's going up for a promotion, a job change, maybe starting a new business, you have spiritual union, a partnership, like, you might have been starting a new business and then maybe like you realize that this new business might have been a lot, but like divinely, some way, somehow, you know, you get a partner, a person that is just as invested and believes in the mission that you're in or doing, and they are aligned to it as well. You have the Destiny card, which again is a symbol of the Wheel of Fortune, new beginning, a new cycle starting. I'm hearing Dharma. I hope I wasn't making... Can you guys see this? I can't see it. Oh, there we go. I have like a different angle for my camera, and per usual, always still getting used to it. So you have spiritual union, stand your guard, and the crown chakra. Stand your ground being that you have worked really hard to get to the top of the mountain, to this landing. You have worked really hard to get closer to the sun, closer to this new position, this new space, this new way of your career. I'm hearing some of you have rebranded yourself. Some of you have started over, or in the way of, you know, how you show up in the world, you started over. If you're an influencer, if you do social media, you're probably rebranding, thinking of ways of content that is more purposeful, that is more, that makes you feel something, that you enjoy creating. Some of you have picked up art. I'm seeing painting, I'm seeing sculptures, music as well. I feel like music for a lot of the earth signs are you guys are getting inspiration and downloads into your crown chakra. I feel like you guys are getting, in general, not just around music, but getting a new direction or a new vision when it comes to your career. Excuse me. And how I just keep hearing you guys wanting, like, figuring out how you want to show up in this world, which is very Virgo, very like, not really like how will people perceive me, but really how will people. And I feel like Spirit's saying, like, they're like, you know, that's good, but it's also not worrying about outside people. You know, I think that's been a little bit of your journey, your awakening, right, with the universe and this divine healing, is like not caring what other people think about you, but also just having integrity, and having boundaries, because we're not going to sit here and be like, oh, I don't care what people think about me, and you know what other people do, and then you're just like just open to whatever. We still have to have boundaries, because remember I was talking about earlier, finding your soul tribe, you know, finding people who are aligned to the same things you're aligned to. Spiritual union is not just about love. It's not just about romance. It could be divine partnership and friendship and business. And again, I feel like a lot of earth signs, you guys usually are not usually, but I feel what they're showing me is like, you guys aren't usually looking for love. It comes to you. And sometimes it hits you like I wasn't even expecting to like this person, and then all of a sudden, whoa. But also I feel like a lot of people are like coming after a lot of the earth signs, You guys are really attractive. Even if it's like, you know, business, or, you know, a lot of people want to spend time with you, especially in the warmer months. I'm hearing you guys are coming out of hibernation. So, you know, I feel like it's all good stuff, all good news, all good stuff for May. Make sure you guys are reading over your contracts if you are signing any contracts. Double checking dates. You know, if you agree to work with someone, or, you know, have someone work with you, double checking, like, you know, if they say they want to work for you for 3 years, you're like, you know, maybe let's start off with 1 year, see how that goes. And then maybe we'll tack on another 2 years when the 1 year comes around. You know, don't feel like you have to go balls to the wall. You know, Spirit's really being like, take your time with a lot of things that are coming up, with a lot of these blessings and new beginnings. Make sure that you're coming from a grounded place when you're making decisions around anything in your life right now. Virgos, I'm hearing, but earth signs, Taurus, Capricorns. Make sure it's coming from your heart. Make sure it's coming from your heart. And it's not just an impulse buy, an impulse decision, an impulse anything. All right, let's see what the angels have for you guys. Closing out. Angels, what message do you have for the earth signs for May? What can you leave them with? I'm hearing courage. You have spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Beautiful. Them saying you have that courage within you to soar, to do all the things, to be all the things, to share your wisdom and your knowledge and your love to the world. A lot of you are like philosophers and like just brilliant minds, just brilliant people who are world changers, world leaders. You know, the universe is like, you didn't go through all this just to be ordinary. Oof, that's big. You didn't go through this to be ordinary, earth signs. God's like, I didn't put you through, you didn't walk through the fire to come out the same. Right? So give yourself that. Spread your wings. Take that leap of faith. All right, earth signs, thank you for listening for your May 2023 reading. I hope this message resonates. Again, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't, check all your other signs. If you would like a personal reading, there is information in the description below. I will be posting mid-May readings, probably sometime in the next couple of weeks. But I hope that this message sticks with you and you come back to it. Let me know in the comment section if it does resonate. Yeah, thank you for taking this ride with me. I will see you guys soon. All right.